Well, this is why I refer to Jesse Helms as a demon. And most people are polite about it, but I'm not. Because he also used to get on television and refer to black people as pickaninnies. So, or black children as pickaninnies. So Jesse Helms was really, truly out and out evil. And my mother hated Jesse Helms, hated him with a passion. And there's a deeply ironic story. She hated him with a passion, but when she became head of Southeast Raleigh CDC, as an homage to Floyd McKissick and Strange Bedfellows, there was an initial policy in the state legislature that if you got to be in the budget, right, and you were in the budget for 3 years, you'd be in there permanently, and would take an act of state legislature to take you out of it. But in order to get in the budget at Southeast Raleigh Community Development Corporation, she had to speak to Jesse Helms. And my mother was like foaming at the mouth. And my godmother said when she was in the office talking to Jesse Helms, which I told my mother, I don't know why you thought that was going to work, because my mother had an afro till she passed away, right? So the moment Jesse Helms saw her coming with her afro that's well retro, it was never going to help. But my mother's position was, we're going to get in this North Carolina budget, and we're going to permanently get funding that helps us do economic development in Raleigh. And if I got to speak to this MF to do it, I'm going to do it. My godmother threatened to take a picture of her and Jesse Helms placket. My mother told her, she said, you'll die. Never see the light of day. But to your question, yes, they really, really hated Jesse Helms. And because they knew he was such a virus, not just to Soul City, but to any efforts by black people toward, for freedom. Let me just say that I really loathe Jesse Helms. And that is, again, that's another one of those civil rights kids moment, because you see not just your parents' rage, but then you see the reasons for your rage, and then there's a way in which your rage comes up too. And in fact, you look at the Jesse Helms Center, and they have the unmitigated gall to sort of have in their sort of facts and questions. There are many accusations that Jesse Helms was racist. Was he racist? And I was like, anyway, I will refrain from cursing on your documentary. but all the ways I can tell you people to go to. Anyway, let me push that down and say that is highly inaccurate that you would assert that this man was not racist.